Pre-recorded live from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, it's the Derek Luna Show. This week, an interview with Mike Cateo, ? Plus, a walk on the beach. But now, he's late for spring break, so he'll have to give himself a body shot. It's Derek Luna. Yes, that's correct. We're here at the beautiful Atlantic Ocean in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We're here for the World Series of Comedy. They've got shows all week this week. We've got shows at the Comedy Cabana. And man, if you want comedy and you're in Myrtle Beach, go check out the Cabana. We were just there our first night. Last night was a Tuesday night. Sold out crowd on a Tuesday, y'all. So there's more to do in Myrtle Beach than just putt-putt golf. And boy, is there a lot of putt-putt golf. But yeah, great comedy club. We're excited. While we're here, I'm going to try to talk to Mike Cateo, a buddy of mine who is filling in with the hosting duties this week, helping us out as a temporary host this week. And he's an interesting dude, wild man on stage. I love watching him perform. And I got to sit down with him for a second and talk to him. So yeah, enjoy this interview. Next week, we're going back home. And then it is off to... Shoot, I think I'm going back to Ohio real quick before I head to the West Coast. So we'll check out the Atlantic Ocean this week and no ocean next week. Maybe we can get up and see one of those Great Lakes. But then next month we're heading to the Pacific. So we're slowly checking off bodies of water that I need to urinate in. And yeah, enjoy this interview. I'm gonna go take a piss. Recording right now. This is hold on, let me do one of these. Crack. That's how you get it going.
All right.
I'm here with Mike Cateo.
Hey guys, woohoo!
It's too early to be in party mode. What is it, 10 a.m.?
I'm a morning person. Once I wake
Me
up,
too.
I'm ready to go.
Me too. I've been up since like 8 a.m.
I know, you woke me. No, I'm not kidding.
We're here in the Comedy Condo at Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, doing shows at the Comedy Cabana.
It's been an awesome week.
What
man.
a cool club, right?
Oh my God, the club's awesome.
Yeah, Comedy Cabana. If you get a chance and you're in Myrtle Beach, stop in and check out a show. They're doing shows like all week long. They only take off, I think, Sundays and Mondays.
Yeah.
They might even have something going on Mondays, too.
They did say that they like get going on Tuesdays because there was something that used to happen Monday nights and it don't happen no more.
Something else local in town? Yeah. That's wild, though, to keep it stacked out in that full. Good comedy club. Been a fun week.
Tuesday's show was 140 people.
Yeah, Tuesday night, 140 people.
Who comes out on a Tuesday night?
Yeah, it was nuts to butts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they've been good shows. You're hosting tonight.
I am. I'm excited.
You excited?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. What did I want to talk to you about? So Mikey Cateo is one of our fill-in hosts, guest hosts, I think we're calling him.
I'm a guest.
A guest, because Val quit, and we needed an extra hand.
We're saying that? Okay.
We needed an extra hand, and for
And
some
I
reason,
only got one.
for some reason, we got Mike Cateo, who only has one good hand. I said that whenever I took you out, I said, give him a hand. He could use it.
He needs one. I was like, oh, fuck.
And you have can I tell your joke?
Sure.
You call your wife calls you sweet cheeks because she likes your butt.
Yes.
And you call her two hands.
I do.
Because she has two hands.
I know I don't have to explain that, but it's so much fun to say.
Yeah.
Because inevitably there's some guy in the front row who looks confused. So
Yeah.
I just lean in and go, "Cause she's got to."
Because she's got two hands. I love the ones where you just let it sit there. So, I've met you last year, I guess.
Yeah, we've known each other for like a year and a half, 2
Yeah.
years.
And you were asking the other day what I thought of you when I first met you. And I was like, well, he's got good jokes.
Well, no, because you were ripping on everyone. So I'm like, what this motherfucker say about me?
Yeah, I was being pretty judgy. We were going through the list, and I was telling you who I thought was good and who I thought wasn't so good. I'm nice about it.
Yeah.
I guess I did call somebody garbage. I was like, this guy's garbage. I don't know.
We're talking about you, Keith West.
That was not Keith West.
I'm kidding.
That was a private conversation, Mike. But yeah, and I was thinking I liked Mikey when I first met you. You got good jokes, but this last year you have unleashed. Like you said in your words, you said I stopped caring. I stopped caring.
Right.
About doing well, I suppose, right?
No, I stopped caring about what people were telling me I should do in this competition. And I'm like, I've been doing this 20 years. I know how to make people laugh.
Yeah.
Just go up there and have fun.
Yeah. Yeah, some comedians I think are like that. You can't put them really in a box, put restrictions on them and try to shackle them down. And it's true. Ever since you've changed this mentality, you've just been crushing sets. You've moved on, and what was the one you moved on?
I won second in Skyline.
Yeah.
At the Skyline.
You were on fire.
Oh, my God. When I started bouncing up and down and saying, I'm acting, why aren't you laughing? I'm acting like I'm fucking a dildo for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, Mike's on another level this weekend.
Yeah.
Skyline, that was fun.
It was fun. When I'm on, I have the energy of Richard Pryor, of like Robin Williams.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been fun to watch.
Yeah, it's nuts. I love this job.
Yeah.
Like, this is my favorite thing to do in the world.
Yeah, me too. For sure. So so we probably don't have time to dig super deep, but I see some of the stuff you talk about on stage. Crazy. You've had a crazy life, Mike Cateo.
Oh, my God. Yeah. You want to know about the crack.
You want to know about crack.
Crack is the best drug you could ever want to take. You guys, you got to try it. It's awesome.
You got to try crack. That's Mike's advice.
Oh, my God. It's the best.
I like how I was like, I'm not sure what he wants to share on camera.
I'll share anything.
And you go, you're wanting to know about crack, aren't you?
Because the last 2 days you're like, we're going to do podcasts, you're going to talk about crack.
Yeah, I kind of want you to talk about smoking crack. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just, I just think it's fucking wild, man.
Oh, man. You know what it was? I was going through a bad breakup, heartache, like my first adult heartache, and I just couldn't deal.
You just couldn't handle it?
Nope. I was
because I mean, I'm a recovering alcoholic,
right?
So I'm not unfamiliar with addiction and stuff. But the idea of crack, for me personally, is just out there. Now, maybe I grew up in a place where it just wasn't around. I don't know. I guess Missouri has meth and stuff.
Yeah.
I put that in the same category. And
I've done meth. I mean, it's not like I prefer crack.
Crack's
like,
better.
Crack's better for me.
Crack's better for me.
I mean, although once I was home in my apartment and the high from meth was wearing off, so I peed into a bottle and drank my own piss.
Oh, my God.
To keep the high going.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's addiction right there.
Now, that is addiction. I mean, I've been pretty drunk and pretty strung out there, but wow. Drinking your own urine.
Yeah.
Smoking crack, Mike Cateo. But you're a psychologist, you're a therapist.
I'm a therapist.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get out of that. I hate people and their problems.
That's not true. You're just burnt out, but.
Yeah, I think, I have. In 2018, I was like, I'm done. I can't listen to another person whine about their problems. Like,
I could see how it would get to be a grind for sure.
My family used to joke that when I go into session, I'm like, you think that's bad? Listen to what happened to me.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Do you find yourself not being able to be sympathetic to...
No, I think when I like the person, it's easier.
Yeah.
When I don't like,
Because they're like,
person,
oh, I got a paper cut, and you're like, I used to be addicted to crack. Fucking like,
suck it up, Buttercup.
yeah, come on, get over it. There are harder problems. I had a joke about. He wasn't really a therapist, but
I love that.
But one of the founders of psychology, modern psychology. Oh shoot, what is his name? I'm blanking on it. Man's Search for Meaning. Who wrote that book?
Young?
No, not Carl Jung. He was a Holocaust survivor.
They were all Holocaust.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's my
they
point.
Were all old Jews.
How are you gonna like go in and talk to this guy and he's gonna be like, yeah, so I survived the Holocaust.
It's getting hot in here.
Where I was like beaten and starved and horribly mistreated. But what were you saying about how your mother loved you too much? What were you? What? Nothing. What? Okay, you're cured. Great. Viktor Frankl. That was the guy.
Oh yeah. You are a learned scholar, my man.
I'm not too dumb.
You hide it well. I think it's the accent.
The accent helps. And on stage, I try to be dumb. My favorite comic was Norm Macdonald. And he always pretended to be
but he was
kind of a
always
dummy.
Smart, you could tell.
You could tell he was really super
Yeah.
smart. But
Yeah.
he used to say you can be the smart guy, you can be the cool guy, or you can be the funny guy.
I'd rather be the funny
It's
guy.
hard to be. No, I've seen smart comics and stuff, but I think there's something to that, and it's way more fun to pretend that you're dumb.
Yeah, I think it's a real skill to be a smart comic with smart jokes and have your persona be the dumb guy.
Yeah, it's easier to be likable too.
Yeah.
People don't like
think
people who
I
are super
built-
smart.
I think we built our careers off that.
Yeah, being dumb.
Yeah, pretending at least.
That's what Joe said. He's like, that's why I think I like hanging out with you. It's because you're so fucking dumb. It makes me laugh. Is what he said. It's like you were this close to giving me a compliment.
I like your silly jism joke.
That's another one that Jim Gallagher was like. He said it's hard. He gave me a note.
Uh-huh.
This is the other good thing about the World Series. You're hanging out with so many comics that you get great ideas from all different people. Right. And he said, I just don't buy that you're that stupid. That I'm sitting there mispronouncing the word over and over again, and not getting it. I was like, that's interesting. He said because it's back to back. It's like you have one joke that's super smart, and then the next joke you're trying to pretend like you're an idiot.
But
and it's like
in the same joke. You say syllogism, and you say it right, and then you kind of backpedal and you go,
yeah.
It's like a silly jism.
Yeah, that's what comedy is. It's silly jism.
Yeah. Waka waka.
Waka waka. That's what you said. Silly jism is when you ejaculate.
Syllogism is when you ejaculate on someone and yell waka waka.
It's super silly. Waka waka. That's so dumb, Mike.
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
I'll be here all week. Okay, so we talked a little bit about crack and addiction, and where are you? You're from Rahway, New Jersey.
No, I grew up in Staten Island, New York.
Staten Island.
Yeah.
But now you live in Rahway, New Jersey.
Yep. When I started dating my wife, we dated for a year, then moved in together, and Rahway was in between where we were both working. So,
Rahway's the compromise.
Yeah.
Raw Dog, New Jersey.
Raw Dog, New Jersey, man.
It was, what was it, 2 weeks ago? I brought Mike up. He was up next, and I was hosting. And in the pre-meeting, I always say Raw Dog, New Jersey, just because I think it's funny. And you were like, bring me up.
Do it.
You were like, do it.
I dare you, do it.
And I was
like an 11-year-old, do it.
I was like, I don't know, man. If Joe sees it, he might be upset that I'm dicking around. And you were like, Joe ain't here. He ain't watching. And yeah, I did. And Raw Dog, New Jersey.
I cracked up. I was like, yes, he did it. Finally.
Hey, man, if we can't have a little fun, what's the point of this?
Right. Where are you actually from? Because
Missouri, me. Yeah, Missouri, yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
Who gives a fuck, Missouri? Who
What
gives a
part?
shit, Missouri? No, it's Springfield, Missouri.
Springfield.
I love the Queen City. Shout out Springfield. I love my
Isn't
hometown.
that where the Simpsons are from?
No, everybody asks that. I don't think they really specified where they were from.
Okay.
Because every state has a Springfield, I think. Yeah, shit. I think I need to just say, like, go see Mike Cateo perform comedy and go check out his stuff online.
Thank you, man.
Because, I
appreciate
mean,
that.
we just barely scratched the surface on you, bud. I mean, addiction. You got one good arm, one bad arm. Your good arm is extra strong, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From all that jerking off.
You work it out exclusively.
My penis is sore. Look at this muscle.
Yeah. And if you're fisting somebody, you got options. You got one that's...
I got the good arm. The starter arm and the finisher.
Yeah, you got the starter and the finisher. A real training program. A real training program going on here. Well, you agreed to play 10 bad questions. You want to do that?
I did. Oh, I do.
So we kind of do these rapid fire.
Okay.
But you can, slow down and think about it if you want.
I'd rather not.
I'd rather not. Number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Where do we find you online, Mike Cateo?
FunnymanMike.com or YouTube Funnyman Mike.
Funnyman Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Check that out, definitely.
Instagram Mike Cateo, Cotayo.
And you're living with your wife's ex-husband,
I
too.
am.
Yeah, I didn't even
My
get
wife
into
is
that.
not there. It's just me and her ex-husband.
So you got married, and then you moved in with her ex-husband, and then she left.
Yeah, she
So
was
now-
like, I can't stand either of you.
So now her 2 husbands are living together.
She lives with us. She
This
does.
lady seems smart, I gotta
Oh,
say.
my God.
She seems like she's really got it figured out.
She does. She's the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Question 2.
Uh,
If you were king of the world, what's one fun thing that you would force everyone to do? So you get the idea. It's a fun thing, but you're making it mandatory.
Crazy Dance Tuesdays.
Oh, yeah. People would get tired of that quick.
Oh, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Crazy Dance Tuesdays.
So every Tuesday, you have to just dance crazy?
Yes, for an hour.
For
a
just
whole
1
fucking
hour?
hour.
I mean, that seems more reasonable. I thought you were going to say, like, all day.
Nah, that's ridiculous.
This king is out of his mind.
You gotta pee. You can dance peeing if you're a guy.
So you got a 1 hour crazy... Any
Crazy dance. Any dance you want.
What if I did this and said this was crazy?
Okay.
Would there be a sheriff that'd be like, "That's not crazy
That's
enough"?
not crazy enough, but you do you. We're gonna. You're part of the dancing program now. We're gonna show you how to dance crazy over time.
So you would get crazier.
Oh yeah.
I like the idea, but this rule is full of loopholes, bud. It's full of loopholes. Question 3.
Yes.
What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Oh, anything chocolate based, Rocky Road.
Ooh, Rocky Road's me.
Swirls, anything chocolate.
Chocoholic.
Yeah, man.
Are you recovered from that?
No.
No. Still suffering.
I lost 15 pounds and then I went back on the road and I just started eating like shit again.
Yeah, me too. It's crazy the way I eat on the road.
I'm so fucking jealous of your flat stomach. I've always wanted a flat stomach. I always have a pouch.
I think now before it was just genetics, and now I do think it's part malnutrition. It's just it's a lot of days where I'm like, I think I just ate one ham sandwich today.
When I learned you did rock shows, I'm like, the flat stomach makes sense. I think all rockers have to have a flat stomach. It's a prerequisite.
Prerequisite?
Yeah.
Whenever I do my laundry, I just sit in the bathtub and just rub my clothes on my abs.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Question 4.
Yes.
If you were a time traveling tourist, boy, as this interview's gone on, we've gotten more and more relaxed. We're just laying back right now, bud.
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It feels good out here, doesn't it?
Oh my God, the weather's gorgeous.
I think when we're done with this, I'm going to go hit the pool.
All right. Yes, sir.
Question 4.
Yes, sir.
If you were a time traveling tourist, what period of time would you go check out?
Oh man.
Just go check it out, buy a T-shirt, take a few pictures, and head back home.
The like Little House on the Prairie days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could be out on the frontier.
Uh-huh.
I kind of like that. You building a sod house.
I'd want to see how they treated a cripple back then.
Oh, man. They'd put you in a cage or something.
Right. Ooh, Barnum and Bailey Circus.
Yeah, you'd end up
I'd
at
be
a
the freak
circus.
show.
It'd be similar lifestyle to what you're doing now. Get him up on stage.
Wonder of wonders. Look at this asshole.
What was I going to say? Oh, Laura Ingalls Wilder. She wasn't born and raised there, obviously, but she wrote all her books in Mansfield, Missouri, which is right next door to my hometown, Ava, Missouri.
I had such a crush on her.
Yeah?
Like Laura Ingalls Wilder on not the real person, because I don't know what she looked like.
Yeah.
But the Melissa Gilbert growing up. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hottie. I had a crush on, who was the guy who played the dad? I'm just joking.
Michael Landon.
Michael Landon.
He's a hot piece.
What a handsome man.
I'm bisexual. I've had crushes on everybody.
That's right. He's bisexual, too. There's so much to talk about.
Oh,
so
man.
This onion has layers.
Oh,
we could just
so
peel
many
it.
Layers, so many layers.
Bisexual. I don't know what that
Some just call it greedy.
Make up your mind, brother. Come on.
My left wrist used to be like this, and I called it my gay wrist. And then
But the left one's all hetero.
And then after I had 2 surgeries on it and it straightened out my wrist, coincidentally, that's when I started dating women.
That's what it was.
Yeah, I think
it is all in the wrist.
I think so.
What an interesting theory. Question 5.
Yes, sir.
What's your favorite performance space? Place you've performed? Part 2, is there any place that you haven't performed that you're like, that's a bucket list. I want to get on that stage.
I want to perform at the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been up there once.
How was it?
Dream come true.
Oh,
Hard to
man.
like focus for me because, well, after I had the second or third time, it gets better. But like my first time there, I was tripping out so hard and trying real hard to just like not think about it and treat it like a regular show. And then I was in the bathroom taking a piss, and there's a picture of Jim Carrey and a picture of like all my heroes basically on the very stage that I'm about to get on. And I was like, I can't even get away from this. Like, it's following me into the bathroom.
So did you piss all over them?
Take that. No, I mean, you just deal with it. But yeah, I got in my own head about it.
Yeah, of course, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't answer the first part. I love any stage that will let me on it.
Any that will have me.
Yeah.
These last couple have been pretty good. Did you go to McCurdy's?
Yeah, I did, and I don't remember it.
That room's great. This Comedy Cabana is one of the better
Oh,
clubs I've been to.
I love this club.
Yeah. I
Like,
mean, we've just been here 2 days, but I'm like,
The whole
pretty
set.
awesome.
I was thinking if I could move down here, I would. The weather's beautiful.
yeah.
Oh man.
And everybody who works at the club seems super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this guy, the one of the guys who works in the back, Charlie, came up to me first day, like just started chilling with me, talking to me. I'm like, hey, Charlie.
Yeah. Yeah,
Nice
I did
guy.
my Titanic jokes. So the dudes in the
Oh,
kitchen were like,
dude.
dude, those Titanic jokes were killing
That
us.
was hilarious. Like, I love when you make the waitstaff laugh.
Yes.
Like, that's my favorite because
Yeah.
they are so jaded. They've heard
Oh, yeah.
everything.
They're sitting in the back washing dishes.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. To crack into that,
Yeah.
you're doing something right. Question number 6. What's the most annoying thing?
Ever? The most annoying thing?
Yeah, they're 10 bad questions, Mike. It's in the title. They're bad.
I was waiting for the sentence to end.
Most
Sorry.
annoying thing about yada, yada, yada. No,
Yeah.
what's the most annoying thing?
I think not being able to, like, sleep.
Oh, man. I haven't even thought of that, but that might be mine. I can deal with a lot of bullshit, but if I'm tired, my whole life falls apart.
I have this thing where when I get super tired, I get silly. And then when I'm really super tired, I'm cranky.
Yeah, I'm upset.
like there's no in between.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm like in a bad mood.
if you
just
see me
permanently.
dip over to that, just run away.
Yeah. Which is weird, I think, because almost 80% of the time I'm like super positive and in a great mood. But man, if I'm like on 2 hours of sleep and I'm zombied out, I'm like straight up mean.
I have like this.
Like, what a dick.
I have like this minor case of bipolar disorder. It's called
Andy's bipolar. Can
bipolar
you believe it?
bisexual. It's a good time.
Jesus,
I
is
just need to
anything-
be bi-coastal and we're all set.
Is anything going right with Mike
No,
today?
nothing at all. It's called cyclothymia, and my moods fluctuate like several times a day.
Wild.
And when I get into a manic phase, my wife is like, "Have you taken your meds?" Like, what? You're annoying me.
You're annoying me. Lisa's just annoying, right?
Yeah, right?
Yeah. She seems like a great lady. I'd like to meet her someday.
She is. Oh my God, she's the love of my life.
Question 7.
Yes.
Snakes or spiders?
Spiders.
Great answer. Question 8.
Mm-hmm.
Desert island, you get to take 5 movies. What 5 movies you taking?
I don't really watch movies. Okay, this is the gay side of me.
Magic Mike.
No, but that's a good one. So Annie, because I was singing it the other day. I was like,
The sun will come out.
tomorrow.
That seems like something I would lay in a desert island and like bake in the sun and sing that in an ironic way, like to you're being tortured.
A chorus line. One singular sensation.
Yeah, lots of Broadway tunes. I would not have expected this.
Yeah,
Kateo.
no, I'm not like a Queenie Broadway person, but that joke you did yesterday, kid. What? Black people call each other kings. I love that.
They do. I think it's cool.
And I yell out, "How about when gay people call each other queens?"
What up, Queen? What up, Queen?
Home Alone, which I don't even know why I said that. I hate that movie, but I'm running out of movies in my head. Wicked, I never saw, but it's 3 hours of my life I'll never get back. So.
What if you didn't bring the movie, but you brought the cast and crew?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
And they performed for you.
Listen.
That might be better.
Yeah. Oh,
and then you could eat the cast and crew when you ran out of
Wait,
food.
Right?
Question 9.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Go ahead. No,
Go ahead.
no, stretch your legs.
Please.
No, bud, stretch your legs.
Have you ever seen Yellow Jackets?
I have heard of the show, but I've not seen it, no.
So these teenage girls are stranded on a desert island. They run out of food and they kill They vote who they should kill and kill somebody and eat them.
Delicious.
Oh my God, it's so
Man, I think about cannibalism more often than I should.
I gotta go. Nice seeing you.
You know that movie Alive with the airplane in the Andes where those guys, the soccer
No,
team?
but I've heard of it.
I went to a museum, a mountaineering museum, and they had a piece of the window from that plane.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy. I don't know. I think about it. If I was in if I was on that plane crash, day 1, I would be looking for like seasonings and
For
stuff.
the fattest person there.
I'd be like thinking about it. Mainly because it's a delicacy.
I love
Who gets
fat.
to eat people?
I love fat. Oh my God.
Question
Fat
9.
is my favorite part of a steak.
We should move on. We're sitting here talking about eating people, and I am kind of getting hungry. Question 9.
Yes, sir.
It's almost lunchtime. Question 9. Do you have a favorite gas station or truck stop? You're a road dog. You're a bit of a road dog.
Anyone where I could get my dick sucked. No, that's terrible. I'm joking, people. Not really, maybe a little. I'm joking. I took a shower in Love's the other day because I was
This episode is brought to you by Loves.
I was in Kansas, Chinook, Kansas, and there were no gyms. So I was like, I'll go to
How much
Love's.
does it cost for a shower at Love's?
$17.
See, that seems like too much to me.
Listen, I had my own room. I stayed in there for an hour.
17.
I did myself pretty. I was like,
Oh, I know what you did in there, you dirty dog.
nah. If it has a shower head that has changes, oh, I'm in there for hours. I'm like a woman with that. Oh, caressing my balls. I'm like, ooh, baby.
Ooh. Yeah,
Ciao.
I think my answer is Loves, but I've never taken a Love shower.
You gotta take a love shower.
$17 though.
But I stank.
You needed it. It was worth the 17.
Yeah, I don't think I showered for 3 days at that point.
Yeah, I'd pay $17
Yeah.
at that point. Last question.
Yes, sir.
And I hate to get mushy,
Mm-hmm.
but what's your favorite thing about comedy?
The love I feel from the audience when they're laughing.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
good answer. At the end of every show, just to reset my brain, so I don't, get in my head that like, oh, you've got this figured out.
Right.
I play when I'm driving away from the club, I try to play the song "Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow" by the Shirelles, because I know no matter how much they love you tonight, it's no guarantee that they're gonna love you tomorrow.
So in 2004, before I started touring and stuff, I did this show with Jim Gaffigan was headlining.
Nice.
My dad goes, you and that Hot Pockets guy were the best comics on the show. I'm like, thanks. And
He called Jim Gaffigan the Hot Pockets guy.
And he goes, but this is a good hobby for you. Like, stay safe. Don't let this be your career because it will never work out. I'm like, and I remember feeling so let down. I'm like, but I want to make this my life.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to make it like that.
Yeah.
But I think it is one of those things I try not to ask too much of comedy. You know what I'm saying? But
I want the world right now, and it took me a long time to get there.
yeah,
So I'm good with it.
yeah. Well, shit, Mike. It's good talking to you.
Yeah, man.
That's all my questions.
All right.
Gosh, we got to get you back on at some point so we can really dig in.
Anytime, man.
I feel like we just barely talked about crack and how awesome it is.
Oh, my God. You shouldn't do it, but if you ever get the chance to try it, I'm just saying.
That's how good it is that you shouldn't do it.
You shouldn't do it.
It's that good.
Yeah, yeah.
Like stuff is good to where it's like people are like, oh, you got to try it, you got to try it, you got to try it. And then it reaches this point where something is so good and it's like, no, you shouldn't even try it now.
The second time I tried like that, I think I freebased and I immediately went to the bathroom and threw up. And I was like, oh my God, this is awesome. Like,
Wild man.
oh,
Wild man, Mike Cateo. Funny man, Mike.
thank you.
Check him out online. And thanks for hanging out with me, bud.
I loved it.
You're going to
Thanks
crush
a
it
lot.
tonight. I'm
I
excited.
hope so.
This is going to be a
I
fun
hope
night. You. So there it is, and there it was, my interview with Mike Cateo. Thanks for checking it out. Thanks for following along with me on my stupid weekly adventures. Next week, I think it's Ohio. I don't know, somewhere in here I've got a birthday coming up, so wish me a happy birthday. And if you want to give me something for my birthday, I don't know, subscribe to the channel and maybe say something nice about me. Anyway, thanks for checking it out. We'll see you next week.